So in our AVL node class, we're going to introduce a new field. We call it height. And then in our private insert method, after we append this new node as a child of the root node, we're going to reset the height of the root node. So we set root.height to math.max of root.leftChild.height. But wait a second. It is possible that the left or right child is null. So before we access the height field, we should do some null checking. Now, that is going to make our insert method a little bit ugly. So I'm going to create a private helper method for getting the height of a node. Take a look. Private, integer, height. We give it an AVL node. Now here we write, if node is null, we're going to return -1 because the height of an empty tree is -1. We had this in the last section, remember? Otherwise, we're going to return node.height. So just a basic method for getting the height of a node, okay? Now we can rewrite this using the ternary operator. So return, if node is null, we're going to return -1. Otherwise, we're going to return node.height. That is better. Now, back to our insert method. Here we call math.max. And we give it height of root.leftChild. Let me put this on a new line. That's better. As well as the height of the root.rightChild. And then we add 1 to the result. This is how we calculate the height of a node. Okay? That's all you had to do. Now let's test our implementation. So back to the main class. I'm going to put a breakpoint on this line and run the program using debugger. All right, here we are. Let's step over this line and then inspect our tree. So in this tree, we have this root node with the value 10. The height of this node is 2. Now let's look at the right child. The height of this node is 1. And finally, our last child, the height of this node is 0. So one more time. With this recursive implementation, first we go down a tree until we find the right place to insert this new node. Once we're done, we're going to recursively go back up. On the way back up, we'll update the height of every node until we get to the root node. This is how our insert method is working. Next, we're going to see if our tree is balanced or not.